Bonjour, welcome to Cognac Dreams. Thanks for joining me. Today I have a treat, for me at least. It's the Danielbouju DIVINESSENCE. This is one of the oldest cognacs I've reviewed. I've had it in my collection for some time. It's an hordage cognac. Hordage is one of the oldest cognacs, or the oldest expression, I believe, in cognac. After XO, you have Très Vieux, and after Très Vieux, you have hordage. So this is Danielbouju, a very small boutique cognac house. It's located in Grand Champagne, arguably the best region. And although they don't produce a lot of cognacs, they produce incredibly unique boutique artisan cognacs. They're known for producing high ABV cognacs, a lot of basically barrel strength cognacs that are non-chill filtered, straight out of the barrel. I don't know if you guys can see from where you are, but this bottle is absolutely black. It's the darkest spirit I've ever seen. I can't see through it whatsoever. So there's absolutely no filtration. The bottle itself is 40 plus years of age, so it is 40% ABV, unlike many of their other expressions, and that's due to the fact that after 40 years of barrel aging, the alcohol percentage really dies down over the years. So that being said, without further ado, I'm going to give it a nose, give it a try, let you guys know what I think. This is not a cheap bottle. I had to order it from the UK. It's about $400 US, but I did review a more affordable Danielbouju, the BOUJU de Fût, and it's in my library in case you guys are interested. The BOUJU de Fût is very similar. It's very dark, unchill filtered, and it's bottled at 60% ABV. So if you're a high ABV bourbon drinker, you like a very strong scotch or whiskey, this is a cognac house that I think you'd appreciate. Let's give it a nose. Whew. Very complex. A lot of very, very dark, heavy, overripe fruits. A lot of wood, but very beautiful, almost sweet wood. The wood I'm getting is kind of a port or sherry cask wood. Very nice, very soft, very dreamy. A little bit of floral aspects that I find in older cognacs, but for me this is a lot darker. It smells a lot like it looks. Very dark, very rich. Not very sweet per se, but very intense nose. I'm gonna give it a taste. A lot of evolution in the palate. Definitely a journey. After 40 plus years of barrel aging, there's a lot of complexity that develops. The initial rush, of course, is the fruit, which is not very sweet. It's almost in a great way, but it's almost a pickled, astringent blueberry, blackberry, that leads into a very chalky, unsweetened black licorice flavor. Towards the very end, the black licorice is strong, the chalkiness is there, almost a tannic chalkiness, and towards the end, although the black licorice is persisting, I'm getting a little flutter of floral notes, and the very, very end, the finish is very woody, almost a smoky, ashy cigar box finish. The Eau de vie itself is interesting. It's very different. This is the antithesis of a sweet, jammy cognac. Definitely very unique. Might be due to the fact that it's non-chill filtered, so you're getting a lot of those impurities as well as the flavors that come from all the barrel notes, all the eau de vie, without being stripped and denied of all those flavors from the chill filtration. For me, it's almost palate numbing, like chewing tobacco or something of that nature. Despite the fact it's 40% ABV, the flavors are intense. It almost hits you like a ton of bricks. It's definitely far and away not your average cognac. If I could equate this to a wine, I would say this is the red Burgundy of cognacs. Very, very intense, very structured, and again, of long ways away from your typical average cognac. This cognac was aged in fresh oak for 4 years, and then for the latter half of the aging process, it was aged in second fill barrels or older barrels. This is not a sweet or jammy cognac. If you want a very smooth, easygoing cognac, this is definitely not for you. I would imagine this is probably not a great beginner's cognac. This is something that a more advanced palate would appreciate. This is something that somebody who likes to pair with cigars, I think, would like. The Brut de Feu, which is about $60 US, is very similar, non-chill filtered, 60% ABV, has a tremendous amount of kick, tremendous amount of flavor, and honestly, they're unlike any other cognacs. I think most cognac houses really go for that smooth, sweet, very easygoing cognac. And this is, as I mentioned, the antithesis of that. Something that I absolutely recommend, especially if you've been around the block and you're in the mood or you're seeking something new, a breath of fresh air. My next review is going to be Frappin. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. It means a lot to me. If you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the reviews, please like and subscribe. Until next week, cheers.